Hey, it's Natasha from YMO Homeschool, and today I have an IEW haul for you that I want to show you. And I also want to tell you why I chose IEW. Now, I have some notes, but first, if you just want to see the haul, I'm going to show you that first. But stick around because I really want to share why I went with IEW. Okay, so the first thing I got was the Phonetic Zoo, and I got level B. Now, notice there's no CDs. That's because I bought the MP3 version where you can download it and put it on your devices. And so my third grader and my seventh grader both placed into level B. Now, level B is intended for 6th through 8th grade. Level A is intended for 3rd through 5th grade. However, they have a placement test, and they tell you where to start in the placement test depending on what grade your child's in. And then however well they do, it tells you what to do based on that. And my third grader is just a natural speller. She does Life Pack Language Arts a grade level ahead of what grade she's in. So she's doing Life Pack Language Arts grade 4 this year in 3rd grade. And she never has to study those spelling words. She just knows them. I go through, and if she knows them, awesome. And then she takes her spelling test, and that's that. So there's spelling included in her language arts, but I wanted to challenge her more because she likes to do spelling bees. And of course, I want her to continue to progress at her level. So she did place into level B, and so did my 7th grader. And so with the MP3s, you can download them onto their tablets. Anything digital, I actually prefer. So because it's less clutter. Like, who has CD players? Okay, we do have a CD player. We have one downstairs in the homeschool room, and we have one in my 1st and 3rd graders' bedroom that we do our memory work with and stuff. But really, yeah, I mean, those are kind of going obsolete here. I much prefer to have things digitally, Bluetooth enabled devices, that sort of thing. So anyway, I got that, but it comes with these zoo lesson cards. Let me open this up and show you. So it comes with the Phonetic Zoo lesson cards. It even comes with the ring to stick them on. I'm going to open these up and show them to you just super quick. And they have the lesson here, and it has some A words, B words, C words, and on the back they have all of the A words, B words, and C words, and the little rule, jingle, or hint on there too. Now I actually already have a set of these cards because I do have the level A CDs. I've actually never used them because I've never had a kid in that level yet. Since I got them, somebody gave them to me for free. But since the cards are exactly the same, I purchased the downloads, and then I purchased the package, which came with the downloads, and then this set, so that way each girl can have their own set. And it has this teacher's notes for the Phonetic Zoo, and then it has these personal spelling zoo cards, and so when they've mastered a list, they get their little zoo card. Now for the 7th grader, that probably won't be like too much of an incentive, but for my 3rd grader, that totally will be. But this isn't for this year. We're going to stick with what we're doing. I don't like to make changes if I don't have to mid-year. So this is actually for next year. Okay, so that was I don't want to lose my little thing here. So that's for next year for those two. And then I got this huge box here. And let's see what I got. Okay, so first I got a Arts of Language catalog. So that's cool. All right, so this is super interesting. You may have not even heard of this before. I hadn't heard of it, but I was so intrigued when I found it. And so let me show you what it is. Okay. It is the Singing Made Easy, okay? And I got the full set. All right, so here we go, full set. So this is level 1, and it comes with a CD, and it comes with this learning packet, and then the piano accompaniments. Now, I don't play the piano, so that's that won't be used. But this is to teach you how to sing. And it said from like little kid up through adults. And I absolutely love singing. I took choir in school. That is like the only musical thing that I enjoy. Although I have always wanted to learn how to play the piano, but I never did. And then, it has, let's see. So it also has coloring sheets for level 1. So I guess it comes with coloring sheets too. And so, anyway, this, and then it has some downloads that came with it that automatically went into my files. But anyway, if you want to flip through of this, let me know. I don't want to get this too unorganized. But so I have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. So like I said, I've never heard of this, but I was totally intrigued by it, and I'm hoping to, guide my kids into learning how to sing. My 7-year-old loves to sing. Actually, we all kind of love to sing, and so I think that this will be just a super fun, like, enrichment sort of thing for us to do, and I'm hoping that we can, learn a thing or two through it. Okay, so got that, and then I got lots of paper. Okay, so what I got was, let me see what it's called. Let me look on my thing here. It's called the Deluxe Combo B. It comes with Teaching, Writing, Structure, and Style, the Student Writing Intensive B, Fix-It Grammar 3 and 4. I don't know what else. Let's just see. So it was the deluxe big huge package. Okay. So it came with Fix-It Grammar, Little Mermaid Teacher's Manual Book 4. When you buy the teacher's manual or you buy this kit, it comes with a downloadable student workbook. So I have that. And then Fix-It Grammar 3, again, the teacher's manual with the downloadable student workbook. And then it came with this, a word right now, a thematic thesaurus for stylized writing. Ooh, like words for curiosity. Ooh, this looks cool. Oh, and it even has excerpts from classical literature. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna spend some more time. This is my first time opening this box, so I get all excited. All right, then we have we have the Student Writing Intensive Binder. And then, there's a quick start guide in there. There's even tabs already in there. And then these are the student seminar materials. And then the Student Writing Intensive DVD. Okay, and then, let's see. What else? Then, portable walls. Oh, that's super cool. So it's like a folder, right? But it's got the dress up, sentence openers, decorations, expressions, ly, adverbs, blah, blah, blah. Has a place to put your work here. Note taking and outlines. Wow, that is super cool. I'm like totally loving this. Okay, then I got the Teaching, Writing, Structure, and Style Premium Kit, Seminar and Practicum Workbook with 12 DVDs and 1-year premium subscription. So the premium subscription, it gives you access to their online content, including the seminar DVDs, but streamed. So awesome, because I will watch things from my computer, not the DVD player. We do have, I can't open this. We do have a DVD player, but I need to find a pen or something. I'm looking, maybe a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. That'll work. Okay, so I prefer, like I said, things to be streaming. So this is for the teacher. Wow, look how fancy. I got a little fancy case here with my DVDs. That's so cute. Okay, and then I'm not going to show you that because it has my code on it, but this is for my premium subscription, so it tells you how to access it. And so you get video streaming of the entire 14-hour teaching, writing, structure, and style training course with 5 additional hours of student demonstration lessons at 4 levels, free monthly webinar training August through May, audio MP3 downloads, several digital PDF downloads, and content updated annually in July. And it tells you how to go about doing that. And then it has the seminar and practicum workbook and everything I need in there. So I guess I'll go ahead and open that while I'm at it. Okay, wow. So yes, it has my worksheets here and then the tabs and everything in the binder. So they just make sure they set you up for success. Okay, so now that I showed you everything I got, and then I also got, but I got this a different day, was the all things fun and fascinating. I did a video flip through that yesterday. If you want a closer look at any of these items, just put me a note down below and I will make sure to do that for you. But I really wanted to talk about why I chose IEW. Okay, so I have 7 reasons here. Number 1 is their customer service. And these aren't necessarily in order of importance, but I just wrote them down as I thought of them. So I actually do some educational consulting for a brick and mortar school that I used to work at. And they use IEW. And so one of my roles at that school is to purchase all of the curriculum. And so anytime that I have worked with IEW as my role as the consultant for this school, they have been amazing. They are always helpful and willing to help you. In fact, they saved the school a ton of money. Something I didn't realize I could get cheaper for the school, and they saved a ton of money for the school by just pointing that out to me and that sort of thing. When I've called them with questions, they're really prompt about it. You get somebody on the phone who knows what they're talking about, can offer you suggestions. Really, IEW has been like top-notch customer service over the years. And so just working them on a like more professional angle, I've been super impressed. Number 2, and this reason I'm super excited about, is that IEW offers continuing education for teachers. So I am a certified teacher, and in my state that means that every 6 years I have to have a certain number of hours of continuing education or credits, hours or credits, or combination of both. And with IEW, they actually offer a program through Liberty University, which there is a fee and everything for it, but you can become a registered instructor through IEW, and that allows you to kind of like use the IEW trademark in like promoting yourself, I guess, if you want to teach IEW writing classes. That's not really my ultimate goal. I don't have a desire to go out teaching people how to write. But after that, you can go through this Liberty University and you can get continuing education credit through that. So that was a huge reason for me, is the continuing education. Because not just because I have to do these hours. In fact, I think I'm already like at my hours, so I don't necessarily need this. But I actually do want to become a better teacher, not just for my own kids, but for my students as well. And I think writing is one of those things that it's like, you know, I know how to write, and I'm really proficient in writing. In fact, more so than I am in speaking orally. And so I did really super well in college, because college was pretty much all writing. And in my master's program, it was all writing. But can I tell you how I learned to write? Nope, I have no idea. Honestly, I think my ability to write and communicate through words is because I was a reader when I was a little girl. And I literally read like a book a night. And so I think I learned through that, sentence structure and how paragraphs work. And honestly, I'm sure I was taught at some point too, but I can't tell you how. I just seem to know these things, but when you know something, it can be hard to explain it to somebody else. And I'm really drawn to the fact that I can learn this program really well and be really confident in it, and go through a few extra steps to actually get the continuing education credit for it. So it seems like a win-win situation for me. And then my number 3 reason is that I've had some limited experience with it. So like I said, that the school I do some educational consulting for, which that is totally like a side gig. It's not my main job. They use IEW, and I've also used IEW in a co-op, but it was, I taught it without ever doing the teaching, writing, structure, and style program. I used their American history-based writing lessons book, but we moved during the middle of that co-op, and so I never finished that out. But what I did do, I was really intrigued by, and so since I have that limited experience with it, that was a positive one. That is another reason that I chose IEW. My 4th reason is the IEW podcast. I am a huge podcast listener. I love to listen to podcasts. I like to say that my car and Bluetooth and podcast, that 3 combo right there, changed. And my new van, new to me van, also has a DVD player, and it has the ability where the kids can be listening to the DVDs in the back, and I can be listening to something on Bluetooth, such as a podcast, in the front. And it's like glorious because the kids have their headphones on and are zoned out, and I get to listen to whatever I want, and I'm like, that's how I feel. Okay, so I've been listening to the IEW podcast, and Andrew Pudewa, I can never say his name right because there's like an E in the spelling in the last name, and I want to say Pudewa or Pudwea or something, but it's Pudwa, I'm pretty sure. He just is really amazing, and he's got such a friendly personality and seems so approachable, and I've actually seen him at homeschool conventions, and he's full of great knowledge, and his team is full of great knowledge, and I just learned so much through just listening to his podcast, and not just about writing, about parenting, about math facts. I mean, everything. He covers the gamut. He's just a wealth of knowledge, and I guess you could say I trust him from listening to his podcast and at conventions and things. I just trust him, and I trust that his process works. So absolutely love the podcast, and it's a free podcast, so can't beat free. And then, number 5, so I guess that goes along with it. I said, actually, Andrew Pudwa. Maybe one day I'll get it right the first time. Like I said, I just really can relate to him and like what he's saying and how he approaches things, how he approaches teaching, how he approaches children in general. And so he's the founder of IEW, and I just really, really like him a lot. The 6th reason I chose IEW is that there's no prep on my end. Now, I say no prep, but of course, I am going to go through the teaching, writing, structure, and style, and then continue on to get my continuing education credits. That is going to be a summer thing for me that I am planning on doing. I try to do, kind of professional development type of things during the summer when I have less work to do. But the regular lessons, as far as that goes, is no prep really for me on my end once I've gotten familiar with it, and so I appreciate that. For example, the spelling specifically, I don't really have to do anything, and so I really like that. Anything where I can have my kids do, and I can just kind of be on the side to be a supporter and encourager, and help when needed, that's what I like, because I am a work-at-home homeschooling mom. And then the 7th reason was the video lessons. I like that there is the video lessons, and in addition to that, the reason I chose this deluxe package was because it did come with the Fix-It grammar, and it, you know, came with the portable walls and or wall and all of the different components, because I'm considering putting my 7th grader next year in 8th grade into one of their live classes. And so the materials I checked that you need for the level B live class included these materials. So you needed the 2 Fix-It grammar books, 3 and 4, and you needed the student writing intensive B in order to do the live classes. So I figured I would get the whole set, and whether or not I go with the live classes or not, either way we would be covered. Now the live classes, so they watch the videos on their own, and then they have a once a week for an hour live class where the teacher kind of goes over everything that they learned in the videos that week. And they're also held accountable to turn in their assignments, and their assignments are graded. And since she's going to be in 8th grade, I thought it would be a good time to kind of try that out and see how that works. I feel like writing can be one of those touchy subjects where it's more personal. It's not like math where the answer is either right or it's wrong. Although the IEW checklist, if you're familiar with them, you either included the ly adverbs or you didn't, you know, that sort of thing. So that does make it a little less personal or less subjective. But I'm really leaning towards possibly putting her in one of those live classes to try it out. Of course, that is, you know, an additional cost. I signed up to get notified of when those classes, the schedule comes out for the fall, so I can take a look at that and see if one of them will work with our schedule, basically. So, but I'm really heavily leaning toward that. But I figure either way, we would be set with what I purchased. So anyway, that was it. Those are my reasons for choosing IEW, and I'm super, super excited. So, yeah, I chose IEW, and that's that. So again, if you want to see anything more close up, let me know, and I hope that this video was a little bit fun and insightful and gives you something to ponder. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.